Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel English Literature. Today we are going to read Macbeth Act 5 Scene 3. We are going to meet the tyrant Macbeth, who is in a desperate situation, oscillating between being overly aggressive and at the same time confident and being melancholic. So this scene is very important for focusing on the mental psychology, mental root, mental map of Macbeth, who oscillates, take notes, oscillates between being aggressive, confident, and at the same time melancholic. The scene is set in Dunsinane, a room in the castle. Enter Macbeth, doctor, and attendants. Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all. Them refers to the Thames. Let the Thames fly all. Let them desert me. Let them depart me. So, the Thanes, the noblemen, are departing Macbeth. They are leaving Macbeth. Till Birnam wood removed to Dunsinane, I cannot taint with fear. So, he is reminding the prophecy of the witches that till the Birnam wood cannot reach Dunsinane, there is nothing to fear, nothing to become infected with fear. What is the boy Malcolm? Malcolm is just a boy. Was he not born of woman? So the witches prophesies that only Macbeth will be killed by someone who is not born of woman, and it is not possible. So Malcolm is born of woman and there is nothing to fear. The spirits that know all mortal consequences have pronounced me thus. The spirits refers to the witches, the apparitions. So all the supernatural beings, the spirits who know all future human events, the mortal consequences means future human events. They have pronounced me thus, they have uttered thus, they have prophesied thus that I cannot be vanquished till the Birnam wood reaches Dunsinane, until any person who is not woman born is approaching to kill me. So these things are not possible, so there is nothing to fear. But is not Macbeth afraid? Fear not, Macbeth, no man that is born of woman shall ever have power upon thee. Then fly, false thence, and mingle with the English epicures. Epicures means who is greedy, who is fond of eating. So just he is abusing them. Those who are flying, they are full, they are false. So go. The mind I sow by, and the heart I bear shall never sag with doubt, nor shake with fear. So this is never droop. Sag means never droop with doubt or fear. So here we find Macbeth is acting. He is not really, I think. I feel that Macbeth is acting overconfident. And this is his fault. This is his fatal fault, that he is believing, till now he is believing in the prophecies of the witches and he is acting overconfident. He is in a false confidence. This confidence is totally false. He even knows that in his heart, deep in his heart. As a result of the prophecies, he is overconfident. But at the same time, he is afraid when he comes to know that the English army is approaching. The devil enters servant. The devil damn the black. The cream-faced loon. Cream-faced means he is just cowardly, white-faced. Cream-faced means white-faced. Loon means fool. You white-faced fool, devil give you a black complexion. What goest thou that goose look? Goose look also means cowardly looks. So why are you so afraid? The servant entered, who is very afraid. Servant, there is 10,000. He even cannot complete the sentence. Macbeth says, geese, villain. Geese means cowardly birds. Geese is regarded as cowardly birds. Actually, the servants want to tell that there is 10,000 soldiers. But Macbeth they stop him and says this. Soldiers, sir, not geese, soldiers. Macbeth, go, pick thy face. So Macbeth is saying that you are looking so blanched, you are looking so white face, just pick thy face. You must pin or prick your face so that over red thy fear, cover with blood. So there may get some color, so that you can get some color on your face. Thou lily-livered boy, this is also means coward. Actually, Macbeth's internal fear is expressing through such abusive words towards the servant. Macbeth is afraid at heart. When everyone is departing, deserting Macbeth, and the English soldier is approaching, even he has the confidence of the witches, but he is still oscillating. What soldiers? Patch? Patch means fool. You are talking of what soldier? Death of thy soul. It is feeling that you have died, death upon your soul. Those linen cheeks of thine. Linen means blanched, colorless. Your cheeks are colorless. Are counselor to fear. Due to fear, your cheeks are colorless. What soldier? Who face? Again, who face means face pale with fear. So again and again Macbeth is referring to fear and pale face of the servant. Servant, the English fort, so please you, take thy face hence. Okay, now go from here. Exit servant. Set on. Now he is asking for set on. I am sick at heart. So what is that overconfidence? I told you at the very beginning that Macbeth is oscillating between aggressive confidence. Actually, this aggressive confidence is another name of desperateness. And this aggressive confidence and as well as melancholy. I am sick at heart. When I behold Satan, I say, this puss will cheer me ever or deceive me now. I have lived long enough. So sad a tone, sad, melancholy, philosophic. So Macbeth's tone is now philosophic. I have lived long enough. This push means this crisis will cheer me up. Either this crisis will make me happy forever or unthrone me. Deceive me means unthrone me. There is two options for me. Either I will be happy forever, there will be nothing to fear more in my life, or I will be dethroned. My way of life is fallen into a sere yellow leaf. Now, yellow leaf, always a symbol of withered, of decay, of death. And that which should accompany old age as honor, love, obedience, troops of friends, I must not look to have. But in their stead curses, not loud but deaf, mouth, honor, breath, which the poor heart would fain deny and dare not. Set on. So now Macbeth is facing the reality. How alone he is, how lonely he is, and how abandoned by everyone. So we feel pity for him. Everyone is deserting him. He is trying to protect himself with a false confidence. So Macbeth is trying to protect himself with a false confidence. Okay, so she is saying that I am sick at heart. His melancholy, his desperateness, and his loss of hope is echoed through this line. This pose will cheer me ever or deceit me now. My way of life is fallen into sere the yellow leaf. So what does it mean here? This soliloquy reveals the inner state of the mind, inner state of Macbeth's mind. In the old days, what one get? Honor, love, obedience. These are the things. Large number of friends. He feels that he is now at the autumn of his life, and in this time of his life, these old days, he must be surrounded by honor, love, obedience, large number of friends. But unfortunately, in place of such comforting things, he is cursed. He is cursed by people. But in their stead curses. I am not getting these things. I am not getting these comforts. But I am getting cursed. Those cursed are not loud, but deep. They are whispered from a deep feeling. They are not loud. And the only mouth honor. People are only mouth honor. Means people are talking or showing reverence just outwardly. They are not genuine. So, these lines express a mood of complete disillusionment. Complete disillusionment on the part of Macbeth. Disillusionment with life. Macbeth is feeling almost weary of life, and he can see that there is no bright prospect of any kind awaiting for him. Even then, he is playing the part of aggressive confident. Enter Satan. What is your gracious pleasure? What news more? Satan, all is confirmed, my lord, which was reported. So, whatever news you get, that is confirmed. That English soldier is coming. I'll fight till my bones, my flesh be hacked. This means that I'll fight till I just get my flesh is removed from my bones. My flesh is removed from my bone. So I will fight till my flesh is removed from my bone. Give me my armor. So give me my armor, give me my weapons. It is not needed yet. So Satan is telling him that there is no need of getting. So Macbeth's premature calls for armor, for weapon, indicates his need for action. Macbeth wants to be active. Being static makes him more afraid, more melancholic. So being static makes Macbeth more afraid, more melancholy. So he is asking for a weapon, even when Satan is saying that there is no need so early. So we can feel that on the one hand, Macbeth seems to believe that he cannot be harmed because of the prophecies of the witches, but he also feels afraid. He is also thinking about death. As he is saying that I have lived long enough, so now I can die. And I have no one who will love me, who will honor me, no friends, no one. So what is the use of living this life? I'll put it on. No, I will put it on. My weapon, give me. Send out more horses, scared. Scared means those who are more rapid. The country round, hang those stock of fear, give me mine armor. Again and again Macbeth is asking for the weapons. He wants to act upon his fear. How does your patient, doctor? So doctor is also present here. Until now he was passive listener. Now Macbeth is asking him, how does your patient, doctor? And who is the patient refers to? It is Lady Macbeth. By patient, Macbeth refers to Lady Macbeth. And doctor is saying, no, not so sick, my lord, as she is troubled with thick coming fancies that keep her from her rest. That thick coming means frequently appearing. Frequently appearing. So her illness is not such a serious matter, my lord. Actually, what troubles her fancies is her constant coming of some mental illness. So it is just mental illness. Macbeth, cure her of that. Cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind diseased? Cannot you render some aid to a diseased mind? Cannot you help a diseased mind? Pluck from the memory a rooted sorrow. So Macbeth knows. Pluck means pull out. Macbeth knows the reason of Lady Macbeth's illness. Raise out. Raise out means erase out the written troubles. Written troubles means those are engraved in his heart. Written troubles mean those troubles, those thoughts, those disturbing thoughts that are engraved in her heart. Just erase them with some sweet oblivious antidote. By giving some medicine, just erase those thoughts, purge her. Cleanse. Cleanse means purge. The stuffed bosom of perilous stuff. Purge her burden. Burden heart. Stuffed bosom means burdened heart. Perilous stuff means dangerous matter. Those dangerous thoughts, dangerous matters which are engraved in her heart, you just purge them. You just pull out them. You just erase them, which weighs upon the heart, which is feeling heavy. Weighs upon means feeling heavily upon her. So Macbeth knows what is disturbing Lady Macbeth, and that's why he beats the doctor to cure Lady Macbeth. Macbeth is fully aware of the troubles of his wife. He understands that Lady Macbeth is suffering from the effects of the sinful deeds which they both has committed in partnership. So this speech also prepares us in a way for the news of the impending death of Lady Macbeth. Doctor, therein the patient must minister to himself. Now till now we are talking about Lady Macbeth, and so why doctor is using this pronoun himself, not herself but himself? Why? Because doctor is talking not only about Lady Macbeth, but doctor is talking about this mental illness in general. The illness that is afflicting Lady Macbeth is equally, take the note, is equally applicable for Macbeth also. So the doctor does not specify which of the Macbeth he means. He just say himself. That means that anyone who get engaged with such sinful act will get this disease, and he or she has to suffer from the guilt. Now Macbeth gets angry. He realizes the point and he gets angry. Throw physic to the dogs. So what is the use of such physics, such science of medicine? Throw it to the dogs. I will none of it. I shall have nothing to do with it. Now turning towards Satan, he is talking now. This speech is to doctor, and again turning towards Satan, he is talking. Come, put mine armor on. So you will find that Macbeth is behaving mad at the same time. Lady Macbeth's madness is something else, but Macbeth's madness is also something else. They both are mad to some extent. Put mine armor on. Again and again he is emphasizing on putting the armor. Give me my stuff, give me my weapon. Satan, send out. Now again he is talking with doctor. Doctor, the Thanes fly from me. The Thanes are departing me, deserting me. Come, sir, dispatch. If thou couldst, doctor, cast the water of the land, find her disease. So, doctor, if you can do that, determine the disease of Lady Macbeth. And he also means that determine the disease of my country. Just cure my country, cure my lady. And purge is to a sound and pristine health. It is not possible now. He himself knows that. I would applaud thee to the very echo that should applaud again. If you can cure her, then I will praise you. That praise which will then be repeated again by the echo. The very echo, it means repeated. The praise will be repeated again and again. Pull off, I say. What rhubarb chyme or what purgative drug, whatever drug you have, just pull off. What scour these English hens? Now he is again talking about the English hens. Hearest thou of them? Have you heard of them? Doctor, have you heard about the arrival of the English soldier? So Macbeth's mind is here split. We find Macbeth is split in two halves. On the one hand, he is thinking about Lady Macbeth, and the other hand, he is thinking about the war, thinking of the English soldier and what is going to happen. So Macbeth is not following one track. You remember Lady Macbeth's sleepwalking scene? When Lady Macbeth was oscillating between different time spans, past, present, Banquo's days, Duncan's days, all things were mingling in Lady Macbeth's heart. And at the same time, you find Macbeth's heart is splitting in different timelines, in different thoughts. At the same time, he is thinking about the English Thanes, English soldiers and the Thanes who have deserted him, his death, and also at the same time, he is thinking about Lady Macbeth's illness. So, different thoughts are crowded in his mind. Doctor, my good lord, your royal preparation makes us hear something. Yes, my good lord, I have seen. From your royal preparation, I heard something. Macbeth, bring it after me. I'll not be afraid of death and bane. Bane means ruin, destruction. I am not afraid of ruin or destruction. So he is talking about Satan. He is talking with Satan. And he is bring it after me. So what he is calling to bring? Again he is calling to bring his armor, his weapon. So you will find in this scene how many times Macbeth is asking for his weapon. Till Bidnam forest come to Dunsinane. Now again he is talking about the prophecy. Doctor, aside, were I from Dunsinane away and clear, profit again should hardly draw me here. So doctor is saying that if I were away from Dunsinane and safe against all danger, no profit, no monetary gain. Profit here refers to any monetary promise, whatever it is, I would not be attracted to stay here. So even doctor is planning to desert Macbeth. So you find how lonely Macbeth is. These final lines of the scene illustrate how truly alone and abandoned Macbeth is. Alone and at the same time abandoned. Even doctor indicates a desire to be away from this mad tyrant. So Macbeth also, you find that Macbeth we find is mature here. He is boasting. He is talking about that he is not afraid of ruin. He is still believing the prophecies of the witches. He is wearing his armor and ready for war. But even then, he is filling the important role of friends, important role of happiness, important role of respect, love. Those feelings now he is thinking. He became king. His ambition makes him king. But his kingship is not like Duncan. You find the difference between Duncan and Macbeth. Here, this is from Macbeth's speech, it is very prominent. Duncan was loved and respected by everyone. Duncan has followers, but Macbeth has none. Macbeth get the throne through power and treachery and control, but it brings him nothing, no happiness, no fulfillment. Wearing the crown just is nothing for him now. That he regard in this scene, that's he realized in this scene. So this is the importance of this scene, and in the next scene we are again going to proceed through the process of wear. So stay with me, we are just approaching the very end of Macbeth. Thank you for staying with me.